So for December 1st, we are going to have the Lovers in reverse. So check your monthly reading for December. I should have put it just before this, and so it should be uploaded, but it doesn't feel as though you're the one that's misaligned to values. It feels like it's somebody else, and you may have to make a decision to disconnect from them until they realign to what your values are and what your end goal is. And this is going to cause conflict, unsurprisingly. Let them figure out what they did, and because it seems as though, Aquarius, you have told them quite often what exactly it is that they've done, and they refuse to listen and refuse to change their behavior. December 2nd. Don't give up on something that you've already started. It just needs time to grow, and keep putting bits of your energy into it, and it will help it succeed. You just need to be patient with it. You already knew that this was going to be an investment and that it was going to take time to come to maturity, so it is going to lead you to a new beginning. Just make sure that you're not being led or pushed off of a cliff. You do have possibilities in front of you. It's just a question of which possibilities that you and opportunities you decide to pick up on. Blind faith may end up getting you somewhere, but eventually realize that this feeling of adventure and the novelty of the situation will wear off at some point, and you're going to have your head on straight. And for the 3rd, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So with the Ten of Pentacles, you're going to be getting some kind of wealth. Even if it's not monetary wealth, it's a wealth of stability, a wealth of foundational sturdiness that you're going to be able to benefit off of. And it's not going to be because of the work that you're putting in outside of yourself. It's the work that you're putting into you and how your mind works. You may look as though you have no motivation, but this is a false projection of what's actually going on. If people can't see what it is that you're doing, it's because it's none of their business. It's not for them to profit off of. Be patient with yourself and know that you're doing what you need to be doing, and it's getting you somewhere. And if other people don't see that, it's not your fault. Their lack of vision is something that you do not need to worry yourself with. And for the 4th, we have, don't be afraid to put up those boundaries, but also know that you do not have to constantly guard those boundaries. If somebody decides that they're going to cross them, they are going to look like they are crossing them. They are going to make you know that they are crossing them, and you will not be able to deny it. You may have to give up trying to right a situation or a relationship. You're being overwhelmed by making all these moves towards something and towards trying to make something progress, and it's just not meant to. It's not meant to be a one-way street where you're doing all the road work and then working yourself into a dead end, because this person does feel like they are a dead end. And if somebody's around you If somebody is around you and poking you and attempting to get a rise out of you, that's all you need to know. They're not there to do anything productive. They're there to satisfy some BS fantasy where they can get a rise out of you and make everything your fault. And then we have the Emperor in reverse. So it's likely that this is coming from a domineering figure, someone who decides that they can control what you do and when you do it, how you react, and when you react. Avoiding situations with people that make you feel like that is going to be in your best interest on the 4th. On the 5th, we have the Two of Pentacles. And with the Two of Pentacles, this could be because this person over here who decides that they can control you has overcommitted you to something or to a number of things. That you never agreed to. If someone else was relying on you to do something, tell them what's going on, that you never agreed to this and it is not your problem. They need to talk to probably this Emperor in reverse and get them to do it, because you never had any intention of being a part of this or helping out with it in any way. Somebody else is definitely trying to throw you off balance and give you more than you can handle. Yeah, and then coupled with that, you have the Four of Pentacles. So stability and movement. There is... Conserve your energy, conserve your money, and control what it is that you're doing. Don't worry about anybody else. They could do bad all by themselves, and you could stay right over there in your stability corner and not have to worry about all the problems that they're about to have to deal with. And even though you could see that and you could let them know, they should be able to figure out that they're about to step into a big pile of, you know what. They've done this before and they keep doing it to themselves, and you're not going to bail them out this time. For the 6th, we have these Six of Wands in reverse. So you are going to have something to celebrate. Maybe it's just not dealing with this person anymore, or these couple of people, maybe even a handful of people. They did not want to communicate with you, and they didn't want to communicate in the right way. So unless you get it in writing and it's something that you can definitely refer back to, like screenshot the messages, I would not bother communicating with this person. They have an issue holding up their end of the bargain, and it's going to, in the long run, be a bigger problem than you want to deal with. Keep all of your successes to yourself, and realize this could be the start to you fixing the relationship with yourself. And oddly enough, I feel that this is you. You're acting strategically. You're not going behind anybody's back to do this, but you are quietly removing yourself from the situation. Now, these swords that you're carrying with you, it could be because they're relationships that you want to keep holding on to. You don't want to totally disconnect from them, but in the end, they're just hurting you, and that's why you're walking away from the immediate circle. So if you're tempted to still keep tabs on people through social media, through whatever means, through gossip, I would do my best to steer away from that. If you don't want to have anything to do with the problems, then you don't need to have anything to do with what's going on with them day to day. That's probably a good place for you to start separating yourself. And for the 7th. Some of these other people could have been interfering with you trying to connect with somebody else. And that's why you're trying this one last time. Now, this could be because this is an inspired idea that you're taking on to try and move forward without interference. And it does look like on the 7th you will be able to succeed with that, even if it's only just temporarily. So don't be afraid to reach out to that person that you've locked a connection with because of interference or other people just deciding that they need to misinterpret what's being said back and forth. Direct communication is key for you this week, Aquarius, and I would do my best to be patient with yourself and with this other person you're having difficulty communicating with. But it does look you will be able to handle anything that gets thrown at you because you're paring down how much crap you have to deal with. So as long as you stick to those guns, you should be successful this week. And yeah, you have a great week, Aquarius. It doesn't feel like any of this crap and these people are going to be following you throughout the rest of the month. So this first week is going to be the hardest, and just be patient. And if you would like a personal reading, details are down in the box below, and I look forward to hearing from you guys, and I hope you come back for dailies, weeklies, and monthlies.